years that I respect. That's where I want to be. Is basically that I can be in the same room with these guys, and I don't. One of the reasons why I'm focusing on electric guitars and moving away from my acoustic stuff is because I know guys who do acoustic builds, and it takes a long time, not necessarily like a long time, but to get to that level, it takes a while, just because the guitars take longer to build, and it's all about repetition and refining your process. Everything is just about refining your process. And I don't have a problem with repetition and refinement. I really like prototyping, and I really like refining things into a really nice finished product, and then replicating that process. And now I feel like I have a process that I can replicate. Where is my gold? Who took my gold dust? I got my gold dust here. It's not real gold dust. Or is it? No, it's brass. It's not even gold. It's just brass. I have some. That would be funny. Do a Frankenstein build. That would be a funny build. Hey Philip, how are you doing today? I would like to do more fun stuff, but I won't have time for fun things for a couple more months. I'm no fun anymore, Asus. I'm strictly business now. Strictly business. All I talk about is selling guitars and moving guitars. One of the things, speaking of confidence, because I had my process down, I could work on this. On this guitar I could confidently work on. I was still nervous until I was done all the machining on it, because this is a really premium top. These things are super expensive. This guitar I've sunk a lot of money into, which is when something you don't really want to do when you're building on spec. This is a showpiece one. I probably won't build another one unless this sells or someone commissions one. But I just wanted to show that I could work with materials on that level and have, like, you know, a professional custom looking guitar, that this could have come out of any custom shop. That's what I wanted to show with this one. And the confidence that you get from repeating your process, then you can start working with these types of materials and not have to worry about screwing them up, because nothing's worse than making a mistake and then your guitar is junk, you know? You get to sand and build guitars every day, yeah. No fun. No fun anymore. I do get to build guitars every day. And that's the thing, if I want to continue to build guitars every day, I have to really get my business stuff in order. That's one of the reasons why I'm so, like, pushing this stuff right now, is like, if I want to keep doing this, I gotta get serious. I gotta get really serious. I had a good situation during the lockdown. But now things are going to change here in the shop within the next year or so. Again, I know I've been very cryptic about it, but it's like, I can't talk about it until things are finalized. But stuff is going on. Good things, but it also changes things. So, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So I'm just mixing some epoxy right now, and I'm going to dump in the gold flakes. All the gold. There we go. I think I used too much gold, but that's okay. Okay, and then now, what I'll do is I'll just put that in there, and then I'm going to just sand it. I'll sand it flush. So I just have to make sure there's enough epoxy in the grooves and there's no bubbles. And then I can just sand it flush and boom, I got a gold inlay without having to inlay anything. When I do my wood inlays, this was just specific because this one was gold. All the hardware was gold and stuff. Normally what I'll do with my other ones, I'll show you, like this is, that is an inlay I cut with a V-bit, so it's maple inlaid into the Padauk. So, oh man, you keep cutting in and out, Spike. I'm just going to get a lighter for a second here. See if I can get all those bubbles out. That's how you get the bubbles out, if you're wondering. With resin or epoxy, you just take a flame. This probably isn't the best. I just don't know how it would react to the with the gold dust in there. But that got some of the bubbles out. I think that's okay now. So I just have to let that dry. And then maybe this JB Weld, how long does that take? Doesn't say. Quick setting epoxy, 5 minutes. It says 5 minutes, we'll see. Probably not. Anyway. I had to buy a whole thing of gold dust. This is the only time I ever used the gold dust. Maybe there'll be another project in the future where I need gold dust again. But right now, I don't need anything else with gold in it. So, put that aside. I'll probably drop it and there'll be gold flecks everywhere. Another thing, okay, so I'll wait for that to dry. That's all and then I just need to oil it up and that thing should be good. And then I can put that back on the Penk guitar. And then, so for my truss rod for this one, okay, Rhino's here, everybody. Rhino's here. Yeah. Yeah, don't use a lighter. It would be better to use a torch. But on something small like that, it's what I had. I knew there was a lighter sitting there. Okay, Rhino. Thump, thump, thump. Here it is. I got the pin in there, all finished. Time to, oh, see, I got gold dust lying there. I don't want to cover this in gold dust. No gold sparkles on this one. So, It is time. How are you doing today, Rhino? Yeah, it looks really nice. It needed that finish on it. Looks really nice. So